At Northeastern's NUN pre-departure orientation, Mark Finn, a representative of Swinburne University, discussed the meaning of Australia's coat of arms. He said that is why our coat of arms has both a kangaroo and an emu, because neither of these animals can move backward, only forward. My name is Mina Cosentino, and that is where my adventure began. The idea of getting away from my small hometown along coastal New Jersey seemed like a moment that would never come. Regardless of this, nights of never-ending homework passed, seasons of lacrosse and track flew by, and 4 years of creating memories came to an end. I caught myself wondering where the time had gone, and more importantly, how getting away to college turned into traveling halfway around the world. When I first opened my acceptance to Northeastern's NUN program, uncertainty filled my mind. Even though Northeastern University was my top choice for colleges, the idea of traveling so far brought about many fears, mainly consisting of me having to become a real adult even faster than I had anticipated. With these fears in mind, I disregarded my acceptance and continued on with my college search and final months of high school, including a trip to Greece over spring break. After a week of adventuring and discovering, I found myself immersed in traveling once again. And here began my final decision to journey across the world to Australia. My first time away from home would no longer be a state or two away, but countries and oceans away.
However, making this decision wasn't magical and didn't make me any less nervous. I think my worst fear though was leaving my 2 younger brothers. But soon I found the friends of a lifetime right there by my side, missing their families as well. I didn't feel so alone anymore. And upon receiving rooming information, I found that one of my best friends lived in my apartment, while another lived right across the hall. With his friends visiting his room, as well as mine to my room, it was easy to make new friends, both American and Australian. As well, with the help of our ISAs, transitioning into the cities of Hawthorne and Melbourne were made quite easy through our first week's orientation. Easing into college life in an entirely new setting wasn't nearly as bad as I had imagined. With such great friends and encouragement from my professors, I managed to keep up with my classes and still create amazing memories during my spare time. Between weekend nights in the city, spring break in Cairns, and NUN weekend trips to places like Phillips Island and Sydney, balancing college work and college life had become much easier than I had previously expected. With my newly discovered time management skills, I found that with a positive attitude and everlasting inspiration from your peers, there was no need to worry. With this in mind, I even learned how to inspire others. Along with other Northeastern students and present high schoolers, I embarked on a service learning activity founded by the Salvation Army called the 300 Project. The project works specifically towards the movement of spreading the love and essentially working towards a kinder, more compassionate society. Within this project, there were a great variety of service opportunities, from which I chose Sporting Legends, where we stormed the sides of the courts with huge posters and pom-poms. But soon I found myself thinking that these were just kids playing a basketball game. Was I really making a difference at all by cheering them on? And then I realized it wasn't so much about making a difference to these kids, but learning that everyone, everywhere, can use a few more spontaneous smiles and laughs in their days. It's easy to say that since the very moment I opened my acceptance letter, I have changed as a person, from my outlooks on life to my growth as a person. Even though I still act like a kid, I know this opportunity has allowed me to mature in many ways that other college freshmen may not have. In only 4 short months, I've explored the depths of various cultures and made international friends. I've enhanced my balancing acts between school and fun. But most importantly, I've learned to live on my own, accept responsibility for my own actions, and truly accept that I'm all grown up, that this is my life, and that every choice is mine. Even though my time here has come to an end, there is one piece of inspiration that will be forever embedded in my memory. Like Australia's coat of arms, I plan on always moving forward and never backward.